How's it going? It's the beginning of October, and there is still some stuff out there for the bees to get, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at where they're at now to ensure they'll get through the winter. I'll bring you around here in a minute, but we're going to go ahead and go through this box. I got the smoker going, I got my tools all set, and we'll go down and check the second hive a little later, and so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to bring you around to this side and I'll explain to you what I'm going to be looking for in the hive, and then we'll jump right in and see what's going on. Alright, so this is the back of the hive because I don't want to stand on the front. So what we should see inside here in this is like a triangle. And what we're hoping to see is that this bottom part here is full of brood and with eggs and a little bit of honey on this side and a little bit of honey on that side. And we like to see them starting to make brood up here with honey on both sides. So if this was ready to go for winter, and I'll be really happy, I would see it was full of honey and full of brood. But I'm not thinking I'm going to have that. If I am, I'll be pleasantly surprised, but we'll see how it goes. We just put in new frames in the top 2 months ago, and hopefully they filled that up with some comb and some honey and some brood, but we'll see what happens when we get inside. When we came here in August, it was mainly brood here with a little bit of honey on the sides and not much going on. So after today, if we find out that not much is going on and then they're going to need some more honey, we're going to go ahead and bring some, give them some sugar water, and we'll feed them that way through the month of October. And then once we get through October, we'll start thinking about winterizing them. All right, as you can see, I'm all suited up, so we're gonna knock the top off here. I'm gonna take the top board off. And we're gonna see what's going on top here. Which, to be honest with you, there's not much going on up here. I can pop it out. So you can see they started pulling out the comb. But I don't see much going on the top. Yeah, they really haven't done much up top. Right? So not even in the center frames there's nothing going on. So I'll definitely have to give them more sugar. I'll do that tomorrow. Let's see what you guys are looking at. So there's a lot of bees in here in the center where they should be. So that's good. Let's see what's going on though. Ooh. That one looks kind of tight. Let's go this way. Oh, Mr. B's stride is nice and quickly. So, hi beetle. Looks like this one's full of pollen, not full, but it looks like they're filling with pollen. Some cat brood, so that's a good sign. Some more cat brood, and you can see that's just the pollen in there. Definitely some more cat brood. A little bit of honey in there, not much. Same thing on this side. They got they got a good amount of pollen in there. A little bit of honey. I'm not really talking too much, I'm sorry. There's just the bees pretty much. Just trying to look at what's going on. Definitely some cat brood, so that's definitely a good sign. I'm actually trying to see if I can see the queen, but I'm not really. I see cat brood, so I'm pretty happy with that. So put this back in. Not much honey though. Excuse me, Mr. Bee, get out of the way. Pretty much got the same thing going on this side. We got cat brood and we got pollen, a little bit of honey in there. You can kind of see it in this one glimmering, but it's really not that much. So I'm thinking we'll definitely have to give this hive some more, just give them some sugar water, help them get through the winter. It looks like on this side they're just cleaning up. So we're gonna go ahead and put these guys back in here. Excuse me guys, let's get back in. Nice and tight. I don't want to crush anybody. Let me bring this one back over. Come on guys, get out of the way so I don't squish you. 3. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do, I'll have to get a one of the smaller boxes to put on top, and then I'll put some sugar water on there, so it'll help start feeding a little bit more. But I will top back this box on. Okay, so that was a little disappointing, but it's kind of like what it looked like in August. So we'll go ahead and put some more sugar water in there, and hopefully they'll get going. I'm glad to see there's a lot of pollen in there, some cat broods. That means it's still doing fairly well, but we need to get them to have enough to get through the winter. Probably will have to put like some fondant in there over the winter so that they'll have more food to get through the winter, and hopefully they'll get a little stronger. So, all right, well, let's go down and check out the other hive and see how that one's doing. All right.